Hello, good morning, everyone. How's everyone doing today? Hope you all are doing well. Morning, Sinister. I know I already said hi to you in chat, but you know the drill. How's it? Hope everyone is doing well. Hope everyone had a good week. Hope it was not too hot. It's fucking hot as shit here in Ontario. It's like insanely hot, and I hate it. And I wish I could not be here right now. No, chat, I'm not kidding you. My office, okay, so here's the thing, chat. My place, like, I have 2 floors. My office, well, okay, I have 3 floors. There's weird flex, not even, honestly. Here's the weird thing. I have a really tall place, but my place is really thin, so it's really weird. Anyways, my place is on the one of the higher floors, and basically all the heat from the lower levels just comes up to my office, but it doesn't go higher. It stays in my office. So the room above me is freezing cold. The room below me is freezing cold because we have central AC. Just my room is a fucking sauna. So we'll see how long my PC lasts today, and we'll go from there. Morning, Alex. Hope you're doing well. Morning, Ko. Kato, how you doing today? My room is 30. Man, I wish. No, I think my room right now is sitting at like 35, but like I know my PC's like melting already, but it is what it is. Yeah, whatever. You know how it is, chat. It's okay. I have like a trillion fans like blowing into my office, so it should be fine. What could possibly go wrong? Anyways, I was gonna say, so today we are. Let me get rid of this. Today we are wrapping up testing of the G-Wol's Fenrir Max, which I've swapped out the skates for the Obsidian Dots, and then we are also doing a little bit more testing of the RAZER Atlas today. So we're pretty much not too much going on today, just some normal stuff. I'd said, though, I do need to do some stuff because I need to figure out what my centimeter per 360 is for RoboQuest so I can play at 50 cm. So give me 2 minutes as I try and figure this out. Sounds hosting room is also 30 with PC running. Oh, see, that's not even my PC running. When my PC running gets even hotter. That's when it gets real bad. Melting 2, I have a jet fan right in front of me. See, I would have more fans in here, but the problem is that the more fans I have, the more impact there is in the audio. So, like, if there's a lot of fans in my office, it will just start to like cause the noise gate to go crazy, which it'll probably do it already because I can't really do anything about that, but it is what it is. Hi, how's it going? Hey, Shirdish. Let me see if I can say this. Shiradish? I'm gonna say Shiradish, and I hope I'm saying that correctly. Regardless, I'm sorry if I butchered your name, but good morning. Hope you're doing well today. Let me just do this quick calculation here on my side. Sorry, chat. 1600, 103. DPI 1600 to RoboQuest. Sensitivity 600, 1600. Okay, cool. I'm looking for 27. Okay, that seems wrong, but we will run with it and see if it's actually correct. I don't think it is, but we'll try it. Let's see if this is actually going to work properly. See, it should be good. Sorry, chat. You're just like watching me just like stare at my monitor trying to figure stuff out. I'm so sorry. There's a point to this, I swear. There is a point. Okay, so the reason why I'm trying to figure out the sensitivity stuff is that normally I play... Okay, 27. Okay, that should be better. So the thing is, chat, is that whenever I play on glass, I have to change my centimeter per 360 a little bit. So I have to move a couple things around. Move RoboQuest. And okay, let's change this because this game doesn't exist anymore. I really need to update my my whole like sensitivity thing. I have like an entire spreadsheet of my sensitivities for like all my various centimeter per 360s because I change them a lot when I do different games. And I have a spreadsheet. I just haven't really updated in a long time, so I'm a little behind the 8 ball with this. But how's the customer support for G-Wolves? I heard it's kind of bad. Okay, so that's a great question. I keep hearing the same thing. So I don't know if it's just like isolated use cases, but every single time I talk about or cover a G-Wolves product, I get the same question about their support. Now, I've never directly heard anything horrible. I've always heard like third-party accounts of like issues and stuff, but like I don't know. That's the thing. Like I've been debating finding out for myself and like doing a little bit of like what I did before when I did my repairability guide, but I don't really like, I want to figure out if it's actually some merit to it, because if their support is obviously terrible, like, obviously that's going to affect what I say about their products. But, like, personally speaking, I haven't seen any issues. I've seen G-Level support, like, reach out to people and help people before. So, like, I don't know why people keep saying it. Again, it could just be isolated cases. I have no idea. But, I mean, at least for what I've seen, it's fine. It's, like, on par with everyone else, but I don't know for sure. I tested the cloth dots with Velcro and played like 5 hours last night. The other part, and I see the other part was plastic already. Oh yeah, no, that's the problem about felt skates. They wear extremely quickly, extremely quickly. You got to use them on glass. You can't use them. You can't use them. You can't use them on fabric. You got to use them on glass. But even if you do use them on glass, they're kind of eh. Also, chat, today we have Tim Hortons coffee, unfortunately, because I didn't have time to walk to my McDonald's. So we have Tim Hortons coffee. So we are settling for the inferior coffee today. Anyways, I was going to say, normally we do a little bit of a yap session at the beginning of stream here. So I'm just thinking, is there anything we have to yap about today? To my knowledge, I don't think there's anything... I don't think there's anything crazy going on. I think the only thing worth talking about would be the whole Endgame Gear malware situation, where the driver for the OP1AK V2 had malware in it, which is pretty crazy. They don't know. They haven't made a public. They made a public statement about the malware, but they haven't made a statement of how it got into the driver. And it was found by someone in the community who flagged it. So I don't know. That's a pretty crazy situation. I'll admit that's pretty wild. That I don't really know what's going to happen with that. I mean, like, if you have an OP1AK V2 and you use that driver, I would recommend reading their press release they made about the whole malware situation, and I would probably wipe and reset your PC just to be on the safe side. They didn't really specify what the malware was, as far as I'm aware. Like, it could have just been some random thing, or it could have been something for a backdoor access. I don't know. I think they're still investigating that, but yeah, that was kind of crazy. It sucks for Endgame Gear. That's a really rough draw on their part. My assumption what probably happened is they probably outsourced their firmware development or their driver development to some external party, and they probably did something to it. That's my assumption, because I don't think Endgame Gear makes their... I don't know if Endgame Gear makes their stuff in-house. They do a lot of stuff in-house, but I don't know if the driver was in-house. But regardless, though, that's a pretty crazy story. So, I mean, there's that. So, yeah, if you have an OP1AK V2 and you did download the firmware for it and the driver, I would highly recommend checking out the press release and probably doing a full wipe and reset in your PC, just because the malware in that. But I will clarify, though, it's only on the OP1AK V2. It's not on any of the other mice. So just letting you know, it's only that isolated mouse, which is very strange. But regardless, that's a pretty notable story. What else, chat? What else happened recently, chat? I'm trying to think if anything else really interesting happened in the peripheral world lately. I know Wallhack's been teasing something new, but I mean, I've never really used Wallhack stuff, so can't really comment on that too much. I think that's really, honestly, the malware story is like the only big thing that happened this month, right? Sorry, not this month. This week, right? I'm trying to think if there's anything else going on this week. I'm just looking on the Reddit and just searching by this week and seeing what's going on. My PC is so slow right now for some reason. What is happening? Let me see. Anything else happening? Yeah, people yapping about hyperspeed. Yeah, it's for... Oh, yeah, the RAZER Cobra hyperspeed released this week. That's also something notable as well. I was going to say, I actually... So, I'll just be completely honest with you all. I did have an opportunity to cover the hyperspeed. I had, like, the press briefing for it, like, 3 weeks ago. I saw it and I wasn't interested. It's basically Viper. It's more akin to a Viper Mini wireless, but it is very heavy. It's 68 grams. It does have decent performance. It is using some Gen 4 specs on it. It's not a bad release, but definitely not what I was hoping it was going to be. I initially heard like hyperspeed, and I was expecting it to be like an OP1AK competitor, but yeah. So I mean, that released, but there are like I chose not to cover it because there are just so many other mice at the same price point that just have much better performance, and like the Cobra doesn't even come with the hyperpolling dongle. You still have to buy it separately. So I mean, it's another release from RAZER, definitely another one that's disappointing for people who are waiting for a Viper Mini, just because this is not what people were looking for. But I mean, To be fair, that's typical for RAZER at this point, so that's that. The only thing other that comes to mind is the X2F officially released. Oh god, yeah, we don't talk about the X2F, chat. Sinister sent me a photo of someone's X2F out of the box having the craziest base wobble I have ever seen in my life. Oh my god. And it was one of the 5-year editions too. Dude, that thing, I have never seen base wobble. I have never seen base wobble that bad. Like, that was actually crazy. So that happened. Yeah, that's as well. What mouse and skates would you pair with an Atlas glass pad? You can use any mouse. It's not like a specific mouse is going to be good for the Atlas. You can use pretty much anything. However, I will say for skates, I would recommend using, actually here, let me go grab them. It's easier to visually show you. Where are they? Not you. I need you. These are my go-to recommendations for glass right now. These are the X-Ray Pad Obsidian Airs. They're the exact same as the red Obsidians, but they have a layer of foam underneath them. It makes them really quiet, so these are really good. And the Obsidian Air Pros are also very good as well. They're a lot more controlled though. They're a lot more durable. You can also try the Ultra Series skates. They're not bad as well, but I think the Air versions are a little more optimized. You can also try like the Ghost Glide Cyclone Pros or the UWS Black Fox skates. Those are all like pretty solid. Yeah. Common problem with 5th Anniversary Edition also has them. That's crazy. Still holding out hope for a Viper V3 wired. I honestly at this point I don't think we're ever going to get a wired version of that because V4 is probably coming very soon. I'm hoping for a wired version of the Death Adder V4 though, but we'll see. Classic Pulsar, yeah, no kidding. Lethal Gaming Gear, Polisher Pulsar, yeah, that is also happening. I have some thoughts about that, but they're not exactly positive, so I'm going to refrain to comment on that. I hope what I think is going to happen doesn't happen, but with how the market is, it's probably going to happen, unfortunately, but it is what it is. Hey, what's up, Rolf? How you doing today? Hope you're doing well, man. Yeah, I just ordered an X-Ray from Pulsar. Now they heard about the X2F mess up. Yeah. Yeah, no, so Pulsar straight up bought LGG entirely. Which, okay, I'm going to talk about this. So here's my concern, okay? So Pulsar, here's the wild thing. Basically, Lethal Gaming Gear, in my opinion, was bought for its logistics and its mouse pads. That's literally all they bought because Pulsar has tried so many times to make a good mouse pad and they keep failing. So instead of actually putting in thousands of dollars in R&D, it was actually cheaper for them to buy out Lethal Gaming Gear entirely, which makes sense for them because the United States is one of their biggest like customers in terms of like where they get stuff from. So buying out Lethal Gaming Gear for their distribution makes sense because Pulsar can now open the United States website. Shipping's gonna be a lot faster. There's no import fees coming from out of the country. It makes a lot of sense. My problem with this whole thing is that while Pulsar says everything is going to stay the same and Lethal Gaming Gear is still going to operate, I have questions of how long that's going to last. Because because here's the thing, chat. For those of you who don't know, Lethal Gaming Gear was very much on borrowed time. Like, they were doing a lot for the community, and that definitely did hurt them a lot. And like, they were very much on borrowed time. So this is a great get-out-of-jail-free card, so to speak, for Lethal Gaming Gear because they've had so many problems. And, like, a lot of the stuff they did just failed, and it did cost them a lot. So they were very much on borrowed time. I know they were being positive about it, but realistically speaking, they were on borrowed time. So the thing is that now that Pulsar's bought them out, I don't know how long Lethal Gaming Gear is going to continue to sell other parties' products. That's my concern. Because why would Lethal Gaming Gear buy Lethal Gaming Gear and then potentially have themselves lose money on their investment as that company is selling other people's products? So I don't know. I would love to say, oh, it's going to last forever, but I have a feeling the moment Lethal Gaming Gear stops being profitable, they're probably going to significantly reduce what it carries. That's my assumption. I don't know for sure. I don't know the background on it. I just know that Lethal Gaming Gear in their previous operations was basically barely staying afloat. So I don't know if Pulsar is going to allow them to continue doing that, given how much like dead stock they have and stuff. I don't know. We'll see. Again, I could be completely wrong. I am running on like a little bit outdated information about this stuff, but I do have some concerns about how long Lethal Gaming Gear is even going to be stocking or selling aftermarket stuff. I know some other stuff has happened behind the scenes that I'm not privy to say, but those things do point more towards the negative possibility and outcome of this whole thing. But I mean, we'll have to see what happens. I don't really know what's going to happen. Unfortunately, we'll have to wait and see. I'm hoping it's positive, but I don't know. I really don't know. But again, but I will say, in my opinion, realistically speaking, Lethal Gaming Gear was bought out for their distribution power, their warehouse power, like because they can ship stuff pretty much everywhere from the United States, and probably the people there as well, and obviously their mouse pads, because that's literally their big thing. Because Pulsar is making such a push for esports, the easiest way, like think about this: if Pulsar is trying to make a big push for esports, why would they spend $50,000 in R&D to develop mouse pads, or they could spend $50,000 and some change or whatever the number is to buy out Lethal Gaming Gear entirely? So it makes more sense for Pulsar. Like, it's a very big positive for Pulsar. It's maybe a positive for everybody else, if that makes sense. Because, like, again, the guys from Lethal Gaming Gear still work. They're just under the Pulsar umbrella now. But, like, I don't know how that's going to work. But I don't know. We'll see what happens. I am cautiously optimistic about it. I just hope it's going to go the way I think it's going to go. I don't really know, unfortunately. But we'll see what happens. That's really all I can say about that. I don't know. Anyways, hold on one second. I just got to reset this real quick. I apologize. I love when YouTube chat just like the YouTube chat bot just stops working. That's awesome. Anyways, okay, cool. All right, let's go ahead and get started. Let's go do the game thing today, chat. What do you think? Let me actually start this first. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see how that turns up. Honestly, my question is now, I wonder how many other brands are going to buy out other mousepad manufacturers now. That's my thought now. Like, I'm wondering if we're going to see like X-Ray Pad get bought out by RAZER or something, or like some crazy like one of these bigger brands who like just absorbs a smaller brand entirely just to get their products. It wouldn't surprise me. I mean, I know I work for X-Ray Pad. I don't know anything. It was just like an example of like a well-known brand that could be absorbed. But like, even like what's another good like mousepad manufacturer that could be bought? Like Infinity Mice. That'd be another, like, oh man, if RAZER or like a bigger brand bought Infinity Mice, dude, that would be crazy. Because like Infinity Mice makes great pads, and they could totally do it too. I don't know if that's going to be the priority for a lot of people. I have no idea. We'll see what happens. All right, let me go to RoboQuest here. Is my hand cam working? Fuck yeah, everything worked the first time. Chat, let's go. Oh, I have to pause the music. I forgot. Oh, I did pause the music. I just hear the... Chad, have you ever done that when, like... you pause music, but the music still plays in your head a little bit, and you start to question whether you pause the music or not? I just did that. It kind of freaked me out, not gonna lie. I was like, oh, shit. Alright, let me put this back here. Okay. God, I feel like an old man getting ready. Corporal consolidation, truly shitty world we live in. Yeah, I really do hope it's going to be a positive, but I don't. Just from a monetary standpoint, I don't think it does. Peak benchmarking game, agreed. They already sell shit. They already sell shit. I don't think they'll happen, unfortunately. I don't care about that. Yeah, I don't know. That's the thing. I really don't know. How many hours do you have it so far? Too many. Actually, I actually don't think it's that bad. I only have 84 hours, actually. It's actually not bad. I was expecting it to be way worse. It's actually not bad. Only 84 hours is pretty good for how much I've been playing this game. To be fair, though, I did buy it like 2 months ago, so that's, I mean, you know, make of that what you wish. Okay, we're doing Guardian 4 again because I have to play this fucking cursed-ass engineer class, and it's fucking abysmal, and I have to beat the game on Guardian 4, and engineer is just unbelievably bad. So here we are. Chat, I'm not gonna lie, I've never used this grenade launcher. It's actually not bad. Fires an explosive marking shot. You know what? That actually could be good. Actually could unironically be good. Wait, why is the cleaver doing so much damage? Did I miss something? I've started maining my Keychron M4 and I love it. That's a mouse I was really interested in covering, but the one thing that killed it for me is I was really disappointed they didn't cover the side buttons. Like, there's no indentation to the side button, so I knew if I tried to play it, my fingers were going to interfere with the clicks. But I've heard a lot of good stuff with the M4. When Black Ops 6 came out 2 weeks ago, I had a minimum of 40 hours gameplay. Oh my god, that's crazy. Hey, what's up, Sacred Leo? I bought the, why did I never see you stream? I bought the game, I was able to hit rank S on all difficulties 50 hours in. Damn. That's awesome. Great game to target practice switching. Oh, I agree completely. Have you finished Guardian 4 yet? I'm trying to beat Guardian 4, but it's so hard. Hey, what's up, Mark? How you doing today? Fenrir Max is really good, honestly. I really do like this mouse. I initially wrote it off as it was going to be too small for my hand size, but it's actually, like, very comfortable for me to use, so I actually quite like it. My only complaints about the mouse, in all honesty, is that the side buttons are very shallow, and they're positioned really far back in the shell, so they're kind of awkward to, like, actuate, and the scroll wheel is also really shallow. That's, like, my two nitpicks about it, but the rest of it I'm actually, like, quite happy with. I removed the side buttons off my Keychron M4 completely. Also reduced its weight to 30 grams. Ooh, that's not bad at all. Yeah, I'm surprised. I haven't seen Keychron redo that unit yet. Actually, I was gonna say, does anyone know about the Keychron, the new Keychron mouse? I heard that there was an M3 V2 coming out at some point. Like, I heard through the rumorville that they were working on a V2, and apparently someone has it, and, like, they got it, like, sent to them by accident or something? I don't know, like, all the specifics about it, but apparently it exists. But I didn't see anything about it on their website, so I don't know. Why is the cleaver the best gun we've used in a while? Why is the cleaver goated, chat? Let me just check up a chat here. Sorry. I hope you're doing well. Sorry, clawing it. Yeah, so I'm using like a claw fingertip grip because my hands are a little too big. So I basically like a weird, like, bridged claw grip, pretty much. Just came across your channel recently. Just want to say I love the detailed reviews. Oh, thank you very much. I appreciate that. It's a 305, same shape and weight. No, it's actually very different from the previous HSK. Very different, actually. So like the HSKs were a little thinner and had inverted shape. This is actually quite different. It is using a 3950 though, but the shape is very different from what they've done before. Best mouse and pass for Rainbow Six Siege. Really? For a attack shooter, eh? Huh. What centimeter per 360 do you play? I was gonna say it feels really good for 50 cm, but yeah, the shape. If you go on Elo shapes and compare the Fenrir shape to the HSK shape, it's quite different actually. It's like closer to the Fenrir. The HSK. It's like a sized up version of one of the sub-series of the HSK, but it is a very different mouse. Oh, he's talking about the Keychron. Oh yeah, sorry, no, I apologize. Yeah, no, apparently there's a V2. I don't know. I haven't been able to find any specifics about it. Sorry, I thought you were talking about the Fenrir. My bad. Chat, are we actually just doing this? Like, unironically, this Tomahawk is actually working better than most things we've used in a while. By the way, sorry, chat. I'm still on scuffed monitor right now because I don't have the monitor arm yet, so I still have my laptop propped on top of my PC. So if I miss some chats, I'm sorry. Just it's really awkward for me to look at chat. Okay, I hate that the cleaver is actually working for us right now. Upgrade Tomahawk, talking about Tomahawk. See, that's why I really wish I had my second monitor, because I have to look away from chat, and I can't, like, keep an eye on the conversation on my peripheral vision, so, like, people will change topics and I won't know, and I'll be just, like, I'll just be talking about something completely different. I really hate that this is working so well. Like, chat, when I tell you, I've been trying to beat Engineer on Guardian 5 for a ungodly amount of time, and the fact that this is working so well is actually kind of pisses me off. Oh my god, that was so much damage. What hit me? Maybe we should swap up to a real gun, chat, huh? I think the Tomahawk has lived its as the Tomahawk meme is working, but it's starting to wear off pretty quick. Oh my god, a junk beam. I'm hard. Literally my favorite gun in the game, chat. There's a blue junk beam just sitting right there for us. It's beautiful. How's sensor implementation on G-Wheels compared to RAZER and Logitech? So the thing is that it's difficult to compare the sensors, because not only does RAZER use a sensor that no one else has yet, it's still a Pixar sensor, but it's still different, obviously. Oh, this is really bad. It's difficult to compare because, like, Logitech uses their own in-house sensor, and then RAZER has their, like, Pixar SKUs that no one else has yet. So, like, while other sensors are going to have, like, technically better performance because they're newer gen sensors, I will say I haven't noticed any issues with it, like, at least from my testing. It seems fine, but, like, if you compare the sensor to, like, a Death Adder V4 sensor, obviously the Death Adder V4 sensor is going to be a little better. But, I mean, no noticeable issues from my testing at all. It's, like, it's a solid 3950 implementation. Like, most brands that are just using renamed 3950s, they're going to have, like, this pretty much the same performance as that, if that makes sense. Speaking of fingertip mice, wow. Speaking of fingertip mice, I heard Pulsar X2F, specifically the 5th anniversary edition, has too many QC issues. It was disappointing to see. Yeah, that mouse is terrible. There is nothing good about that mouse. Which, like, I really hate to say that, but that mouse is very bad. I love the Fenrir Max and want to try the ASIM. Have you tried it? I have the ASIM, actually. It's the next in my review queue. I briefly used it a little bit, and I will say I really like the ASIM. I actually think the ASIM is the better version of the two Fenrirs, in my opinion, because it does things a little differently, and also the specs are a little different too, so I personally do like it a little more. But that said, though, both of them are still very good mice, in my opinion. What can you see issues? So the biggest one I've seen is that the bases on the X2F are, like, really, really warped. Yeah, just what Mark said in the chat. Yeah, I've seen a lot of really atrocious QC issues on that mouse. That was literally one of the first things I talked about on stream today. I was like, hey guys, did you see how the X2F is just, like, falling apart? And like, what the crazy part is too, that's on the 5th anniversary editions. That's not on, like, the retail batches. That's on the 5th anniversary editions too. So not only do you have a mouse that just is, like, not only a bad design, you also have a mouse that's, like, covered with QC issues, which is really bad. I honestly don't know what Pulsar was thinking with that. I don't understand, like, why didn't they just take a Pulsar Crazy Light and just cut it in half? Like, that would have been better for what they were doing, in my opinion. But I don't know, who knows. But yeah, no, I heard a lot of really bad things about that mouse, which is really disappointing. Though that said, though, it is kind of poetic that Pulsar's 5-year anniversary mouse has QC issues. I do find that kind of humorous, because, like, that's been their, like, bane of their existence. That's gonna hurt. Oh, he missed. That's what... Does this leaf block it? Oh, it does. Sweet. Recently, Pulsar's having a lot of QC issues regarding mice and bricked dongles. Oh, really? I wasn't aware of the bricked dongles. Oh, man. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, that's my biggest concern when it comes to Pulsar, honestly. Like, I'm just like, I don't know. There's just so many things that keep going wrong. I don't know. You know, it just, I don't know why. Like, I feel like their biggest problem is that they're pushing out stuff too fast, and they need to slow down what they're doing, because they're just they're doing too much too quickly, and it's causing so many problems. Like, wasn't there issues with the tens mouse too, or am I crazy? I seem to think there was issues with the tens mouse too. Like, people were saying the buttons were really mushy on the tens mouse for some reason. I find this humorous. I get the bone. Okay. Wait, hold on. Wait, I just realized. Wait, what the fuck? Why did I get an A? Oh my god, I didn't do the secret area. No. Oh my god, we have to restart. I didn't do the secret area. I wasn't paying attention. Fuck. I'm an actual idiot. Oh no. I didn't do the orange area with the... I'm so stupid. I'm so glad that stun worked. Okay, chat, remind me not to miss the really important area that we should always get. Alright. One second, my laptop went to sleep, so I can't see chat. But line must go. Yeah, I don't know. That's my thing. I really hope that Pulse, like, because that's one thing okay, here's the thing, chat. Lethal Gaming Gear is known for their attention to detail, and like, there very rarely are there QC issues with their products. And I worry that now that Pulsar's taking them over, it's just going to be huge. Like, the attention to detail and the QC is just going to go down the drain. I pre-ordered my 10s SE, actually enjoyed it. I received a defective LED indicator. Really? What? How do you mess up an indicator? That's crazy. I was just very hesitantly got a Pulsar X2H my X2H Mini tore itself up from the inside. I will say the Crazy Light is a good mouse. I do think the Crazy Light's a good mouse. Especially like the QC on that mouse seems to be pretty good from what I've seen so far. I mean, like, that one's not bad for sure, but Torso. Wait, hold on. Is that like the Chad? Did you see that Zero mouse that was posted on Mouse Review, and someone like someone's Zero mouse like fucking exploded? Like, it was some weird issue and they just swiped it and it just like exploded on their desk. Oh, that was so funny. I remember seeing that. I was like, what the hell? That, I will say, a defective side button is crazy, because that's like, you gotta mess up pretty bad for that to happen. You know what? That's kind of worked out. Endgame Gear the opposite. Yeah, that's the thing. Endgame Gear is on the exact opposite, and then now Endgame Gear has this whole malware situation, which is fucking crazy, by the way. I don't know how that happened. But yeah, Endgame Gear is very slow. To be fair, though, I think I prefer the more slowed approach rather than Pulsar's approach of putting out like just mid products back at like not mid products, but products that are just like half baked and need more time in the oven, you know? I literally hate these beam turrets so much. Every time I have a nightmare, it's just a beam turret, chat. Every time. But yeah, no, but like the X2F is just like a mouse I just don't understand. Like, the feedback on that mouse was not positive. Like, I don't think that, like, I know there were like the people who were just glazing it, but like, it just seems to me that the feedback that Pulsar chose for the X2F was extremely cherry-picked. And like, I don't want to sound like a Debbie Downer or whatever, but like, I feel like there was a lot of very important feedback that they ignored with that mouse, because like, I just do not think it was a good mouse. But again, I mean, hey, maybe something else happened behind the scenes I don't know about. Who knows? Well, that sucks. That was a very annoying hack to run into. The only thing I noticed is the coating is very slippery after any moisture gets on it. But I don't know if that's because of the PRX edition. It could be the coloring. Yeah, maybe. They mentioned about the 10's SE clicks. That's how the FE switches to. Oh wait, hold on. Because I saw someone say that the 10's SE editions were using FE opticals. What switches are they using? TTCs? Because I know a lot of people were complaining about the clicks being mushy, and I was wondering if they were using the same switches as the Crazy Light, because the Crazy Light switches were great. Like, I do think the whatchamacallers, the FE opticals were great switches. But, like, if Pulsar changed them, that'd be very, very dumb of them to do so. Like, I don't think anyone had issues with the Crazy Light clicks, right? Like, everyone liked them. Like, they were pretty much, like, universally liked, if I'm not mistaken. I almost lost that one. That would have been really bad. Almost dodged that. That would have been bad. They do feel cherry-picked. My thinking is they're trying to milk people with X2F and then release the next evolution of X2F called X4. Okay, so here's the thing. So that's my thought, too, because so here's the thing. So my understanding was that the X2F was going to be the X4 because everyone who was in the program for the X2F got into the X4 program, but then I heard the X4 was a totally different shape. So, like, I don't know what the fuck is happening now, because, like, we never got clarification from Pulsar on what the X4 is going to be. But given on like their shaping and like given like their naming convention, I felt like the X4 was going to be like a full-size mouse. Because it didn't seem to make a lot of sense to call tiny fingertip mouse an X4. Like it made more sense to have that name for like a full-size shape. But like we never got confirmation on what it actually was. So I don't know what that is going to end up being. May I open the door, please? Thank you. Ah, that's annoying. What happened to Pulsar in 4 Worlds? FE Opticals and TTC Opticals V2 is the same thing but rebranded? Wait, really? Because from my understanding, FE was a separate manufacturer. They had no relation to TTC at all. And that was confirmed by one of Pulsar's techs. Because everyone initially thought it was an Omron sub-brand, and then Pulsar, I remember Pulsar confirmed with me when I asked them about it, it's not, they said the FE optical switches are a new switch by an entirely new brand with no affiliation with an existing manufacturer. Like they basically said it wasn't a sub-brand of any kind. What do you think of RAZER optical switches? I don't like the Gen 3s too much, because there's a lot of, like, for some reason the Gen 3 switches have a lot of, like, how do I say this? There's a lot of differences with the Gen 3 switches binning. Like, depending on the mouse you get, the switches can feel, like, completely different, but I really do like the Gen 4s. I think the Gen 4s are good. They are a little pingy, I will say, but, I mean, they're still good. Oh, that's awkward. Pulsar prefer to have double QC checks in their X2F. I never trust them. Oh my god, you're right. Yeah, you're right, Sinister. They did say it was going to have extra QC. You're not wrong. I totally forgot about that. I completely forgot about that. You're not wrong. You're not wrong. That's funny. I totally forgot about that. Maybe that's weird because I remember I even asked T-Evolution about the FEs and they said they were a new brand too. That's really weird unless I got the wrong information or maybe the people who I talked to just didn't actually know when they were. That's one thing I like. That's one thing that's really frustrating about like reviewing stuff is that brands keep renaming and rebranding their own like other people's Switches, so it's so hard to figure out what is what. You know what I should do? I should probably get a pair. You know what I need to do? I need to get like a pair of. I need to get like a switch opener or something for mechanical switches. Just tear them open to find out what's on the inside. What do we got here? Freeze, hero cape damage, 2 reroll tokens. These are all kind of mid. Gotta look at the mold marks and stuff. Wait, for what? Oh, we have for the Switches. Sorry, I apologize. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, if I can figure out, like, if I can open it up and kind of get a look on the inside, I can compare it to, like, the existing spec sheets I have. But, like, that's the thing. It's so frustrating because, like, I'll ask a brand for, like, what they use, and they won't tell me. Which is so tilting because I'm like, I'm gonna find out anyways. Just save me, like, you might as well just save me the 4 hours of work it's gonna take me to find it. You know? I don't know. Here's the product code for TDC opticals. You can compare to FE switches. They're very oddly similar. Okay, thank you for looking into that. I will look into that. It's very odd. Huh. Weird. I wonder because it's been like I've had multiple sources tell me they're different. Huh. Weird. I'll look into that after chat, after stream. Thank you, Mark. I appreciate that. I've been trying to dig and find who makes them for the longest time, so I really do appreciate that. What's your opinion on Lamzu? Are they any good? I actually have never used the Lamzu product. They've been on my radar for a long time. I've been wanting to cover their stuff for forever, basically. And I just, unfortunately, we just never found a way to make it work. Like, we'd always just be, like, missing timelines or something. I've heard, like, fairly positive things about them, but I can't really speak to, like, how their mouse actually are, because I haven't really used them myself, unfortunately. But, like, I've been trying to get my hands on the Thorn for forever. And, like, I'll be honest with you, like, I only have a couple review units left for this year. I'm probably going to get my hands on all of Lamzu's products towards the end of the year and review, like, literally just go through every single Lamzu product and review them, like, back to back. Because I've been really wanting to cover them for a long time, because I've heard great things. I just have never been able to get a hold of their mice. My X is good. No worries, Mike. How you doing, man? Yeah, I've heard really positive things about the Maya. I just don't recommend things I haven't personally used, with exceptions, obviously, like with some minor exceptions, obviously, but generally speaking. That's annoying. You know what's funny though? I have multiple sets of skates for Lamzu mice from X-Ray Pad. I just don't have a Lamzu mouse. Because they just send me random skates sometimes for like filming, and like I just have a bunch of Lamzu skates. I just don't have a mouse to use them on, which is I always thought was kind of funny. These are all terrible. I have the Fenrir ASM. I have the Fenrir ASM now thing was made for me. I'll be completely honest with you. I kind of do agree about the ASM as well. Like, I don't like fingertip mice, but the ASM feels really good. Like, don't get me wrong, the regular version feels good too, but the ASIM particularly feels very good from what, like, minimal testing I've done with it. That little ridge on the back is such a smart design. Like, it's such a smart design. I love when I have a grenade thing that just explodes stuff and it just doesn't explode stuff. That's really awesome. The only reason I haven't actually canceled my X2F anniversary is the colorway. Hey, you want a mouse with the exact same colorway? Just go, just buy the Centali S10. It's literally the same thing. Just cut it in half. I should buy 3 more. Imagine. The Lambs are nice midi and medium and midi are kind of overshadowed by the XM2 and the OP1AK. Just crushed the Viscos beginning benchmarks. Has made top 10 in 1 day. Oh, did she release her benchmarks finally? Oh, I'll have to check those out. Actually, those actually sound fun. Let's do this. I've been meaning to find some new benchmarks to grind. See, my problem with Kovacs benchmarks or like AimLab benchmarks or whatever they may be, is that all benchmarks are so focused on, like, they have such a lack of movement. Like, a lot of these benchmarks just do not have any focus on movement, which really bugs me because it's such an important aspect to aiming. Because, like, yeah, sure, you can get Grandmaster in Kovacs or whatever the fuck you want, but, like, if you play a game like Overwatch where you're moving all the time, your aim is gonna go to shit. And, like, that's one thing why I, like, kind of stopped grinding benchmarks, because I found they just weren't really that helpful for a lot of things. Do they have movement stuff? Because if they have movement stuff, I'm sold. Oh, please tell me I hit that. Okay, I did. This poor little guy has been chasing me around the entire map trying to hit me. Sorry, bro. Oh, that's a lot of stuff there. Gotta kill these fuckers. You know what's crazy? I heard this guy flying around and I couldn't find him for the life of me. I was like, where is he? Fair enough. You need to compare them with a copious amount of DM. I agree. Benchmarks I'm out for a beta for weeks. I've hit Celadon and hers. Interesting. Kovacs a little bit from what I know. Yeah, like Kovacs does have a little bit of movement focused aiming situations, but like a lot of them are very poorly made. And like that's like the biggest issue in my opinion with a lot of like Voltaic and like RA or whatever other benchmarks are out there. They just have a big lack of movement. Like Kovacs has a movement playlist, which isn't like the greatest, but if you turn on the dynamic, movement scaling on like health on that one, it's so much better because like it's dynamic movement focused aiming, which is really good. Benchmarks don't have movement snares, but they're way more enjoyable than Voltaic. Okay, good to know. Yeah, because I know some benchmarks are just like they're not fun to play. So that's good to know that it's at least a little more palatable. Yeah, we'll take that. We have a heavy shock build. Is Super Grips better than Cicada Grips? I have never used the Pulsar Super Grips. The only thing I'll really say about grip tapes is that both the Cicada Wings and the Geckos are so good. I've never found a need to use any other grips. Specifically the Geckos. The Geckos are my favorite because they're a little thicker, but both of them are extremely good. I really like them. Hi, what's up, Ziga? Do you find mice this small actually comfortable? Generally speaking, no. When I've covered the previous G-Wolf mice, like the HTR series, they were like really small for me to use because they're very thin. And they were very difficult for me to grip. But the Fenrir, because it's so wide, is actually very comfortable because it basically just feels like I'm holding a regular mouse in terms of its width, but it's cut in half. So it's actually, which is how I normally fingertip a lot of mice, so it's actually very comfortable. Hey, Flamma, how you doing today? Hope you're doing well. I don't know what to do with the Pulsar X2F now that it's arrived. Fenrir hard clears it. Yeah, that's my thing. Like literally, that's my thing with the Pulsar X2F. Like there are just way better mice that already exist. But yeah, no, I agree. The Fenrir hard clears. I agree. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, I should probably do like a more upgraded, like I should probably look at the rest of the grip tapes at some point. I just like, again, like just the Geckos and Cicada Wings are just so good. And like also, to be fair, especially this year as opposed to the previous years, a lot of brands are actually putting good coatings on their mice. So I do find, like, I don't really need grips as much, and the brands that do require grips, like for G-Wolves example, already include really good grip tape. So, like, I don't really, like, G-Wolves grips, in my opinion, are, like, the best ones you can get on the market. So, like, I don't really find a need to replace them with something else. But, yeah, it just, you know, to each their own, I guess. What is that using on your wrist? Let me show you this, because it requires a little bit of explanation. Give me 1 second. Okay, so this is the Delta Hub Carpio. So basically what it is it's a small little ergonomic tool that sits under your wrist. And why I use it is because normally speaking, when I do fingertip mice, especially like normal ones, they're a little too tall. So I have to do a very like weirdly angled grip to hold them, which causes some tensioning issues. But this I could use, sorry, 1 second. But I can use this to kind of smooth out the natural angling on my wrist when I use fingertip mice, and it makes a massive difference. It's definitely not cheap. It is very expensive, but it is actually a really, really nice little tool. It's very good. But I was going to say, if you want to learn more about it, I do have a full review of it on the channel. It's definitely a bit of a niche tool, but it's a really good one. I do quite like it. Zicada Super Grips, I've tried both. Okay, perfect. Thank you, Kendrick. I appreciate that. They should make a version of it for glass. A version for what? In your video about skates, you don't have any skates around the sensor when you put using dots. Any reason? So the reason is that generally speaking, the sensor ring skates are either taller than the dot skates, or they'll make. So basically, the entire point is that if you're using dot skates, you want all the friction and contact points to be this. So hold on, give me a second here. Oh, I just realized I just like nuked this. Sorry, chat, 1 second. Okay, that's better. Okay, let's go back to this. Let's figure this out. Okay, the reason is that, so basically, you want the contact points to be the dots, not the sensor ring. So taking the sensor ring off ensures that all the contact points is going to be the dots. You have a proper like feeling of them. You can leave the sensor ring on, but I don't recommend it because again, if you use it on soft pads, it's going to make contact and it'll throw off the feeling of the dots. Does it interfere with your glide? Not really. The bottom skates here are like a hardened PTFE. I haven't noticed like a significant difference. I do wish the skates were swappable, personally speaking, so you could have like better glides, but like the difference between them is pretty minimal in my opinion. But yeah. Make it bigger, bro, in OBS. Sorry, it's the thing. Sorry about that. Anyways, that's pretty much the TLDR of what that is. But yeah, like you can leave them on, Rolf. It's just like, it's generally speaking best practice to remove it, generally speaking. But like if you're using full size skates, it doesn't matter because the contact points are going to be more balanced towards like a lot of those anyways. And like, oh, I just realized I missed the bot. Fuck. There goes our perfect run, chat. We missed the bot. GG. Sensor ring is, yeah, exactly. Sensor ring is primarily only there for soft. Yeah, exactly. It's more of just like it's more of a soft pad only thing. I just realized, does these apply the thing? It does. That's actually kind of crazy. But yeah, but if you guys want to learn more about the Carpio, I have a full review on my channel. I talk about it more in depth there. Again, it is a bit of a niche product. It's not cheap, but it's definitely a cool product and can have a lot of really neat use cases. I will admit I don't use it nearly as much if I'm using full-size mice because I don't find the need for it, but I will say on like on any fingertip mouse or small mice, like to be completely honest with you, that little like the Carpio was the only reason I could even review tiny like G-Wolves mice at all. What skates are good for both cloth and glass? I long order my full first glass pad, Lock On Root. Ooh, that's awesome. Hey, Lock On Root's a great pad. My general recommendation is, my personal favorites are the X-Ray Pad Obsidian Air skates. Those are like my go-tos. You can also use the Obsidian Air Pros, but they are a little more controlled. And then there are some other good aftermarket options like the UWS Black Fox skates or the Cyclone Pros. But personally speaking, the X-Ray Pad, the purple X-Ray Pad Obsidian Airs are my favorite. Admittedly, I'm using the red ones on here just because I've been swapping between multiple pad types. But I should be using the purple ones, but it is what it is. But if you have a question about skates, I have like a whole like buyer's guide for X-ray pad skates on my channel, so you can go check that out, and it gives you like an outline of like every single skate. It is a little outdated because the Ultra skates are released now, but those skates are I wouldn't like you can use them on glass, but they're not as good as the other kinds in my opinion. Purple obsidian donuts, not the red ones, because the added SMPF layer is better for noise reduction on glass. Because don't forget, the red obsidians and the purple obsidians are the exact same skate. The only difference is the coloring and the added layer of foam on the purple ones. But the red ones will be louder on glass, while the purple ones will be quieter with the same performance profiles. Is DPI deviation a thing to be worried of? So that's kind of a loaded, okay, not loaded question. How do I answer this? So DPI deviation is something that I think a lot of people freak out a lot about, and in the past it was definitely more of an issue, and I know it still can kind of be a situational problem. Realistically speaking, the answer is no. It's very rare that you ever actually have any issues with DPI deviation. Sometimes on like cheaper Chinese mice who've been really low-end PixArt sensors, it can be a problem, but it's very rare in my opinion. Only on certain mousepad and mouse combinations? Sure, I guess, but are the full-size Obsidian skates only for glass pads? No, Obsidian skates are universal for both glass and fabric pads. Obsidian Air Pro Series skates are for glass only, and Jades are technically speaking for glass and fabric. However, they have very low durability on glass, so they're better on fabric pads. Did this guy die already? Oh god, that took so much damage. Don't ask me why I took so much damage there, chat. I don't know. I'm just like, I bought it out for a second there. I order almost every X-ray pad skate just because they all look good. Hey, there you go. Yeah, I need to upgrade my guide to include the Ultra Series skates and our other new skates that are coming out soon, because I need to talk about those as well soon. Actually, I should probably be using those here, actually. That would actually probably make a lot of sense. I need to test them on glass anyways. Also, chat, you're witnessing history right now. This is like the first time a run's actually been good. We actually have a good engineered run for once. It's a miracle. What are your thoughts on Type 99 pad from Artisan? I have never used any Artisan pads, actually, so I can't really comment on them. I basically, when I was reviewing pads, they were extremely difficult to get into Canada, and they were extremely expensive, and then the moment I stopped covering pads, Potent Gaming started to stock them locally. I think I may try and cover them one day, but it won't be for a while. What are your... only used Tiger Ice before. Tiger Ice are okay. My problem with the Tiger Ice skates is that every single time I've tried them, I've had adhesive issues with them. Like, when I had the Tiger Ice dots, I'm not kidding you, out of the entire set of skates, I think only like 20 of the skates were usable. Because I had just so many adhesive problems on them for some reason. I don't know why. Ow. This is a very awkward spot because nothing's dying very quickly. Yeah, there we go, that's better. Ultras are full-sized only? Yes, currently they are only full-size. Hopefully nobody makes their mouse unusable due to not knowing about the Ultras being higher. Yeah, I made a disclaimer. Can someone do me a favor? Can someone check on X-Ray Pad's website and see if there's a disclaimer about the LODs? Like, on the product page, there should be a disclaimer for LOD. Can someone go check if that's there? Because I told them to do that a while ago, because I mentioned it in the breakdown video I made for those skates, but I don't think they mentioned it on the... I don't think I mentioned it on the actual product page. Same problem with the Tiger Ice adhesive here. Okay, so it seems to be like a long-standing issue then. That's really annoying. This thing is going to die so fast, by the way, chat. It's actually going to be... That's so troll, I can stop that mid-animation. That's actually so troll. What do you think about regular core pads? They're my favorite on cloth. I've actually had very limited experience with core pads. I've used a couple of their skates and they were fine. I will say though, generally speaking, I don't like PTFE skates. I much prefer hardened PTFE skates, which is why the Obsidians have been like my go-to skate forever since I covered them like 2 years ago. I mean, core pads are fine. I just prefer other types of skates. Didn't have issues with Tiger Ice Money is my ULX. That said, I have longer didn't broken any issues, personally speaking. Okay, gotcha. Good to know. How's it going, by the way, Darton? Sorry if I didn't say hi to you earlier. I apologize. That's oh my god, we have to get that. That's actually such a good thing for us. We need power cells. Please give us power cells. I need one more. Fuck. Come on, give me power cells. Oh wait, I have no power cells. Okay, we might as well rip this, because... Might as well rip this for the last one, right? Jade Ultras are now being listed as 1mm. Are the other ones as well, or no? If not, I have to talk to them about that, get that fixed. Chilling yourself? I'm just vibing today, just hanging out. Okay, chat, this may actually be a winning run. We may actually have a run we can win. I say that as I take a living fuck ton of damage for no reason. Dude, these little fucking shield bots are so annoying. Oh yeah, X-Ray pad does custom prints for like most of our pads. I think the only kind of X-Ray pad that doesn't support custom printing is the Origin Pro and the Ace series currently. But all the rest of them support custom print. Actually, I was gonna say, I'm pretty sure the Ace was supposed to get, that's really bad, my grapple hook launched to the wrong person. I'm pretty sure the Ace was supposed to get custom printing, but I didn't get it for some reason. I don't know why. I never got an answer about that. Hey, how's it going, Woozy? Hey, W Mrs. Mellon for the channel logo. I'll be sure to pass that along to her as well. Obsidians are as well? Okay, they are? Okay, good. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, no, I told them to make sure they mark that, you have to raise the LOD on them. But I'll double check with them, make sure that they add like a better classification for that. This game looks good. I've been playing Gunfire Reborn, but this looks better. RoboQuest is awesome. Actually, that said though, I've been meaning to get my hands on Gunfire Reborn. I was actually gonna buy it the other day to try it. I will say though, RoboQuest has become my favorite game just because it's a really fast-paced game with a lot of dynamic aiming and a lot of different aim styles and a lot of different guns. So it's like Overwatch in terms of how many different aim kinds there are, like aim types needed to play the game. But with like a single-player experience, it's like actually very difficult. It scratches all the itches, chat. That did a shocking amount of not damage. That's actually kind of terrifying. I'm currently undecided between the Haru as being my main. Flicking is easier on the Haru, but tracking is so much smoother on the Beast. I wish I had a baby. What skates are you using, Mike? Because maybe you could always try using faster skates. Because that may balance it out a little better. What am I doing here? Oh, I have no cards. Sweet. Okay, sweet. I have to reinstall. I've found it kind of hard. Oh, the game is, don't get me wrong, it's very difficult. you gotta ease your way out of this game. It's not a very beginner friendly game. But yeah, no, but I've been meaning to try what's the other one called? Gunfire Reborn as well. There's another one I really wanted to try as well. What's that other one called? Ultra Kill. I've been meaning to try Ultra Kill as well. My favorite thing is when they pull you towards you, you just nuke them. Oh my god, that does so much damage from this far away. Okay, this might as well be cheating. That's actually insane how much damage that does. Could we do secret? Oh yeah, we could totally do secret if we wanted to. Chad, do we do secret path and potentially throw the run? Anyway, let's do it. Fuck it. Obsidian Pros on the Harut. Obsidian's their heirs of the beast. Try the Obsidian. Try the Obsidian heirs because the Obsidian Pros are very controlled. Try the heirs on the Harut. They may because that's what I used. I used the purple ones on the Harut. They were really good. Ultra Kill mentioned. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I've been meaning to try that as well. Anything for content. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, I know I've been like just playing the same game over and over and over again on stream lately, but like, I'm enjoying it, so like, I'm kind of, you know, like it's a game I actually enjoy at this point. Can I? Oh, I need power cells. Fuck, I don't have any power cells. Damn, that sucks. All right, well, run it. All right, Chad, if I lose this God run, which I should not lose, it's because I went here and I tossed. All right. Yeah, we're taking this. Prefer the Jade Airs, but I don't like the. But I like the durability. Yeah, that's the one thing. There's a pretty big gap between the feel of the Jades and the durability of the Obsidians. Like, you can use the Jade Air skates, but they're only gonna last like, maybe 2 months if you're lucky. Oh my god, I just got body blocked. Oh god, this is so bad. Hey chat, we are in bad spot. Bad spot. I literally died in the first fucking room. Fuck. Okay, I'm just gonna say, fuck Harmony Square. Every single time I go in here, I don't care how good my run is, I get fucking pummeled. Like, literally, Harmony Square is literally, you have to have a god, like, the goddess of god runs to get through Harmony Square. Dude, that's so tilting. Like, every single time, you just get fucking nuked. God, chat, never let me go to Harmony Square ever again. I could have gone the safe route and just one-tap the boss and just been smart, but no, I had to go to Harmony Square and fucking throw. Most durable skates tried were the TGX plastics, but X-ray dots feel nicer. Yeah, the TGX plastics, I actually do like the plastics. I think they're a cool idea. The full-size skates were way better than the dots. I will say the dots weren't very good, but I like the full-size versions. They're just so loud. Like, those skates came out. Oh god, excuse me. Sorry, chat. I remember the TGX plastics came out around the same time as the Obsidian Air, like the Air series skates from X-Ray Pad, and I remember I went directly from using them from the plastics to the Air series skates. I was like, I'm never going back. Oh my god, this has a fucking marking on it? Oh my god, no way. Oh yeah, I was gonna say, if you guys are gonna play this game, what really helps is finding upgrades. Like, specifically the grappling hook makes this game, like, infinitely easier. Because, like, without upgrades, the game gets pretty hard, but if you actually have upgrades, the game's pretty easy. You know what? I'm going to go with this, I think. Oh, you went? Nah, I'm going to go with this. Yeah, the big benefit to GGX is that they last forever. That's, like, their big boon. I heard the bot creep up, and it was too late, and I couldn't jump away. But yeah, I don't know. Have they done anything with the plastics? I haven't been paying attention to their stuff after the whole, like, you know, debacle from last time. Oh, that is not the perk I thought I had. Yo, I think this is a reset run. I think it's a reset run. I just don't like this. Find me a textured, balanced glass pad. The problem is I'm a little out of the game with glass pads, so I haven't really used a lot of the more recent releases, unfortunately. Like, my immediate answer would be the Haru, because that's, like, the last texture, like, good, like, balanced glass pad I've used, but, like, maybe the Singularity? Or, sorry, no, not the Singularity, but yeah, what was the Texucide pad? It was Singularity, right, chat? Maybe that one, but again, I haven't used it myself. I've been out of the glass game for a while. These are literally the hardest things to hit in the game, I swear. How's the Atlas feeling? Not bad. I actually quite like it. Wait, I think I know what we should do, chat. I think I know what we should do. I think it's time. It's time for tilt. Sold out here. I got you. There's a restock for it soon, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong about that, but I'm pretty sure there's a restock coming at some point in the near future. What am I doing here? I'm looking for Overwatch. That's what I'm looking for. Time to get salty, boys. Time to get very salty. Oh yeah, Padsmith Empress. Yeah, that's another pad I've been trying to get my hands on as well. I've been really wanting to get my hands on a lot of Padsmith pads as well. I'm honestly probably going to start, like, because the thing is I've been really busy with X-ray pad stuff, but like now that I've almost done breakdown videos for all of X-ray pad stuff, I'm going to probably start focusing on pads a little more again, probably just glass. But we'll see. Glass pad or X-ray pad would be sick, not going to lie. Maybe one day. The problem with glass, like, I've bounced around the idea with them a couple times. The thing is that everyone makes a glass pad, and unless you do something super unique and spend a shit ton of money on R&D, your pad is just going to be like everyone else's. So it's kind of hard to make one now, if that makes sense. It was easier a couple of years ago when glass was new and everything was different, but now everyone's done the same thing. So like the only really way to make a glass pad is just copy somebody else at this point. Which G-Wolves mouse do I like the most? My favorite G-Wolves mouse of all time is the HTX Mini. The Fenrir Max comes close. I think the Fenrir ASIM might topple it, but we'll see. They have the Sora now. Ah, yeah. Quit out mid-run to play Overwatch W addiction. All right, chat. You're not wrong. Cost an arm and a leg gear. Yeah, that's the problem. That's one thing I'm like, that's the thing too, is like now that Potent Gaming stocks a lot of this stuff, I can actually get it like relatively easy. So like if I wanted to get my hands on artisan pads, I can now. If I want to get my hands on Padsmith stuff, I can now. Like I can get all this stuff finally. Am I high, or was that like just out of damage range? All I know about Overwatch 2 is funny Steam reviews. I mean, fair. Chat, is the audio a little loud, by the way? Man, I wanted to fight that. Go review the Sora from Padsmith. The amount of... Can't shell that amount without being sure. What's the Sora? I don't remember the Sora. Costs like $120, $160 here. Oh my god. If I can get my hands on the Sora, I'll cover it. Honestly, chat, if I want to get a hand on... There's one particular pad I want to get my hands on from them, but I'll figure out that later. Imagine telling someone in 2016 to be 10 years of Overwatch. Yeah, if you told me that in 2016, I'd never play this game, but unfortunately I did, and here we are. Slippery slope, chat. Wasn't the new Phantom supposed to be textured in a way different from everything else? Yeah, the Phantom was like, if you pressed into it, to have more textural feedback or something like that. I don't remember the exact specifics. They have like a purple one? Oh, okay. I remember there was the Rosa pads, I think, with a floral design, which, to be fair, I really like the look of those as well. But I don't know. The thing for me is the Haru is so close to the X-ray pad, not the X-ray pad, the IKEA glass. It's hard for me to like use anything else because it's so similar. And like I love the IKEA glass. Actually, now I think about it, the surfacing of the Atlas is actually kind of similar to the IKEA glass. It kind of has that like non-textured surface.
This isn't a daycare.
Chat, how much you want to bet? I'm just gonna get nuked, by the way. Also, chat, sorry, is audio okay or is it fucked? I do what okay, one thing I will say I fucking hate about Overwatch 2. Oh, that's you meant the Rosa. Okay, I was gonna say like Sora. Yeah, no, I know about the Rosa pads. I do want to cover those. I really do want to get my hands on them. But yeah, chat, one thing I hate about Overwatch 2 is how fucking bright this game is, man. This is the first time I'm playing against this character. Double hit scan arrows. Kill me. That was a very dumb play for me. Fucking hell, man. Oh, fuck Hanzo, man. I love how they added Hanzo into this game, and I fucking hate Hanzo, and they added a more What the fuck was that? Hold on. Someone fucking clip that. That shit was like 2 postal codes away from me. Why does that do so much damage? Oh, this is fucking ass. Okay, this is terrible. Okay, cool. Yeah, alright, this is fun. Hanzo's are you fucking serious? Hanzo's projectile size got buffed? Are you fucking serious? You're trolling, right? There's no way they did that. Oh, the Kier goes behind me with no audio. That's fun. Okay, great. Yeah, chat, I should not be playing Ashe right now, but here we are. Chat, what is playable against these, like, ass characters that I just hate playing against, by the way? Is there anything that's playable against this, or is this just how this game is now? Okay, I'm just gonna say this, I'm not a fan of how... I can't hit a fucking thing on Ashe right now. Chad, this is negative Ashe gameplay. I don't play Ashe, so. Chad, I'm not going to get a kill this entire game. Just letting you know. They have a fucking Doomfist now. Oh, this is just like unplayable, Max. What? Okay, hey, yo, Blizzard, you fucking dumbasses. Why the fuck did you buff this character's What? Can someone... Can we fire whoever at Blizzard is making these design decisions, please? You know that, chat, you know that the girl on TikTok who reviews food and she's like the pair of anguish, the death row, you know that? We need the pair of anguish and death row for whoever is responsible for these balancing decisions. Like, I Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay, they're just everywhere. Okay, cool. This is fun. My Kiriko keeps losing to this other Kiriko. It's pretty fun. Yeah, this Hanzo buff, needs to go. Whoever made that call doesn't play this game. This Kiriko up top is doing more damage than my entire team combined, somehow. Really, man? Like, come on. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. Oh my god, chat, I almost fucking laced that guy. That would have been fucking sick. What rank is this? I'm just playing, this is just unrated. I'm just playing a warm-up game. Tell us how much you play. Hey, Splitgate? Yeah, fuck Splitgate, honestly. Well, that's just rude. Wait, hold on. Did the Freya go Kree? The Freya went Kree? Oh, that's funny. Yeah, my team, yeah, I just realized this is a warm-up game. I shouldn't be getting so tilted, but here we are. Okay, she is fed. Who keeps feeding? They have a fucking Sombra, or is that us? Holy fucking shit, okay. Okay, why, can I ask a genuine question? Why the fuck does Hanzo have a Sonic arrow every 2 seconds? Could someone explain to me why he has so many Sonic arrows? Because every single time I peek a corner, there's a fucking arrow. He definitely has ult. And yeah, this is such a fun character. Wow, that's awesome, man. I love just getting flashbanged. Look at this high skill character, chat. Bro doesn't even aim. He's literally just using the fucking cheese ass right click shit. Good god. Oh, this game is terrible. And this character with the smallest hitbox known to mankind. Yes, Blizzard, make this character harder to hit. This is a fucking toothpick with legs. She's impossible to hit. I might as well be tracking this fucking pixel. That is Kiriko's fucking hitbox, man. Jesus fucking Christ, man. This game is so fucking ass. Man, I played one game of Overwatch and I am so tilted already. God, who designed these fucking balancing team people need to be fucking, like, I don't even know at this point. Literally the entire Blizzard balance team, 50 to life, no parole. Literally at this point, like, good god, these people don't know how to do their fucking jobs. They're just paycheck collectors. Fuck. All right, non-tilted talk. Do you try Battlefield one day? I actually have my eye on the new Battlefield game. I haven't played it previously because my PC just, like, could not play the Battlefield. But I do actually want to play the new one. I'll probably try it whenever it comes out. Do you have any eye on any large Ergo mice on the horizon? The only one that I know of that's coming out right now that I was excited for is the Death Adder. Sorry, excuse me. There's a couple other ones in the works, but I can't talk about them right now. But there should be a couple other good Ergo mice coming out later this year. I miss Overwatch. I saw someone say in the chat, I miss Overwatch 1, and they retracted the message. We saw you. Also, low-key fact, I miss Overwatch 1 too. Okay, he said it again. He doubled down. Okay, I respect it. Oh god, these are all fucking terrible. You want to play Servasa? Ugh. I'd rather play Blizzard World. Fuck. Yeah, I miss when this game had a competent balancing team and they actually knew what they're doing, and I miss when Blizzard knew that adding a flying Hanzo was a terrible idea, but they continue to do it anyways. You know, I miss those days. And I miss when they made Kiriko's hitbox, you know, actual large. And they didn't buff Hanzo. Alright, chat, I'm gonna want to see how to make Overwatch 2 playable in 2025. Ban, ban, ban. The game is now playable. Somewhat. Kiriko's still in the game, but the game is actually playable now, because all these characters are literally the worst things to go against in my life. Off tank, my beloved dude. Overwatch 1 just felt so much better to play. It was so much better. Like, the single tank meta single-handedly ruined this game, and then of course they do this bullshit where they do like this 6v6 and they make it so unbalanced so everyone hates it to prove their point that it was bad. Like, it's such a joke. Oh god, okay. Doom and Sombra are banned. That's all that matters at this point. Fuck. But yeah, no, I miss Overwatch 1. Overwatch 1 was so fun. It was a great game.
Every soldier needs a cause.
Chat, should I just, you know what I should do? I should just make, like, do like that girl on TikTok, just do that video, but rating balancing teams from various video games. Can you palm it? No. This mouse is way too small for me to palm. If you have extremely small hands, you might be able to claw grip it, but I don't think you'll be able to palm grip it with any hand size. Will you review the Skypad 4.0? It's been on my list to look at some point, but not exactly high on the priority list right now. Maybe at some point in the future, but nothing right now. Alright, chat. What are you playing against? Hanzo? Take your bets on Hanzo. Okay. I mean, I will happily just... I really probably shouldn't be playing that far up, but here we are. Yes, let's continue to feed the Orisa. I love this. That's a bad push. I should not put it. That's a terrible push by me. Okay. Why would you do that? Okay, it's full HP. Fuck that, whatever. Good to hear there's new ergos coming out. Large hands have been directed by main companies, and the Chinese companies don't seem to produce them. Yeah, there's a couple brands that are working on some stuff, so... Want to get GTX 6 before Overwatch Promise PvE? Yeah, for real. Build quality on the Fenrir Max is extremely good. Realistically, no problems with it from my testing. Everything feels pretty good. The only problem I have is that the side button design is a little tiny. But aside from that, it's really good. Oh my god, that is fucking huge. Love that.
Forgiveness is earned.
It's gonna not throw. Thoughts on Halifax keyboards? Any suggestions on day-to-day use? Generally speaking, nowadays, as long as you get one from a reputable brand, any Halifax keyboard is gonna smurf the shit out of anything else in the market. They're all pretty good. I mean, there's better ones than others, but I mean, like, realistically, anything's gonna work nowadays. I inted a little hard there. That's my fault. I was looking at chat and I inted, and that was a terrible idea. Did I have an AFK? Fuck, man, there's too much shit going on. Why is our Moria not pumping us there? Oh, I guess she was pumping the, I think she was pumping the, Risa. Not that it mattered. Okay, we actually tossed that. Wow. We actually fucking threw that. That's actually really annoying. We had that, like, super hard, and we just tossed incredibly. That's actually really annoying. Oh, why are we up like that? Okay. That's tilting. Okay. What the fuck are we doing? Who the fuck is doing this? Play StarCraft 2 versus viewers? Oh, bro, I have never touched an RTS in my fucking life. Oh, I hit that. Sweet.
I've got you in my sights.
Idiot. Oh, with no healing? Can we kill this stupid bastion? I hate that I can't see fucking anything in this game, man. What do you think of the Jeebles released HDMA cave forward sensor position? I like forward sensor position mics. They can work really well. They have to be implemented very particularly, though. Oh, God. Perfect. What am I looking for? L, is your team's fault, even an odd chance it wasn't? Yeah, I know, 100%. I mean, to be fair, I kind of inted at the front there. That's probably why we lost first point. But I mean, it is what it is. I died, but just because I died doesn't mean the rest of the team should die as well. There was a couple bad plays there, but it is what it is. But yeah, no, I will say though, Mike, you mentioned Battlefield. There's a game that released a couple years ago called BattleBit Remastered, and I really like that game. So I think if I like that style of game, I'll probably really enjoy Battlefield. So I'm hoping the new one, but we'll see. Tell Lock-On to make a better base for the Harut. Do you have issues with the base? Oh, because it's using the standard rubber one, right? I think one of the things they wanted to change in the next one was doing a more stickier grip, kind of like the one on the base of the Hana. I mean, to be fair, the base is fine, kind of, but I think that was on the list. I haven't talked to them in a while, though. I know they were working on some stuff, but I think they've had some delays just because of everything going on. But I'm pretty sure they're still working on stuff, if I'm not mistaken. I'm excited to see their, actually, okay, I should say, I have seen the art for their next release. Well, at least the supposed art for their next release. They showed it to me. It looks really good. All right, chat. Is that a fucking Torbjorn? Torbjorn Hanzo. Yeah, I'm just gonna go drag my balls through 5 miles of glass. What is fucking horror? Fuck this guy. Hey, this fucking Orisa. Fuck you. What a bitch, honestly. Bro pushes me out of way and teabags just me. This is Orisa. Can fuck off, honestly. Okay, we're peeking into that for what reason? Why are my supports peeking?
Everyone heal up.
Dude. Come on. Are you fucking serious, man? What the fuck? I get hit by that? Oh, come on. Bruh. And my Zen killed our Reaper too. Are you fucking serious? I get hit by that cheese ass shit? You gotta be fucking kidding me. And of course he lives with 2 HP. Dude, this is insane. Yeah, man, hit your button to get free HP. Super fun. I gotta clear this now, it's gonna be really awkward. Okay.
I've got you in my sights.
Oh my god, man. You gotta be fucking serious. I mean, I'm glad they burned it for that. That's a great use on my part, at least. Are you fucking serious, man? Bro, this fuck cheese ass game, man. You gotta be fucking serious. Dude. Can my team do something, man? Like, can we get a grip, please? We should not be losing this game. These people are terrible. And their Orisa's still alive. That's really bad. I just know I'm gonna get fucking Hanzo'd around the corner. I know it. I fucking knew it. Oh my god, this cheese ass fuck game. There's no way, man. Dude, there's no way we lose this. You gotta be kidding me. Okay, this is just... Yeah, okay, yeah. Yeah, man. Yeah, that's my fault, bro. I'm sorry for not doing anything that game. Are you fucking serious? I have top damage in the lobby. My fucking Reaper is a literal frog. I got this fucking Hanzo whipping arrows that are hitting people 3 fucking postal codes away for no fucking reason. Good God, man. This shit is so cheese, man. So cringe. Any constructive criticism on the OP1 4K? I haven't used the 4K, like the 8K. That mouse I actually did really like. The only thing I know about it is that the frosted versions were really iffy, and there were some issues with the main clicks becoming loose. But aside from that, the mice are pretty good from what I was told. Dude, my Reaper is on the fucking sauce, bro. My Reaper is in fucking God knows where. Like, okay, the frustrating thing about that game is I feel like I was literally creating all this space. Like, my tank was making no space. I was the one diving in front of their whole fucking team making space. The fuck is this skin? Or what is this? Blizzard. I keep hitting the wrong button on my keyboard.
I need healing. Hey. Yes. Hello. Hey.
Yeah, this is average Overwatch queue. Oh, well, okay, that game was a tilter, but it is what it is. Fuck. Ugh. You know what cheesed me the most about that game? I died to that. Like, did they increase the hitbox on Zen's right click as well? Because I swear to God, every single time I use Zen's right click, I get nothing. But everyone else who uses that thing, it's like a fucking laser every time. What the fuck is that sound? Oh, it's like a walk-in. Oh, that's weird. That actually scared the shit out of me. Alright, let's try and get an actual fucking playable game this time. Dorado? Yeah, Dorado. Honestly, I don't mind Renasapi too much. This map isn't that bad, but it's still push, and I dislike push. Watch as it goes to Renasapi. Oh, thank God. I was going to say there's no fucking way the 1%. Not sure that... Pretty sure they changed the whole enemy whole hitbox sizing. Of fucking course they did. Of course they did. It's always for the enemy's end. Yeah, no, 100%. It's always favored towards them. Man, I should just learn this Frisia character. This Frisia character seems insane. Is Frisia any good, Chad, or is she kind of like mid? She seems good, but I don't know. I don't like projectile characters, personally speaking. It's like I hate Hanzo. I really dislike the feel of Hanzo's projectile, so I never played him. Is it the same thing with Fenrir, or is she like a weird hit scan kind of thing? Great, none of my hated things, dude. If there is a venture in this, I'm going to crash out. Yeah, she's the new hero. She seems like a flying Hanzo. That's basically, like, she's a flying Hanzo with a Zarya grab. That's, like, basically what I've gotten. Okay, I have a Mercy. That's a good start.
Every soldier needs a cause.
Chad, the OGs remember.
In this world, pacifism is foolish.
Yeah, like this is, she has like a dash, and then she has like, so she has 2 dashes, and she has like a boost, but then you can like slow fall, and like her regular profile does this. Then a right click is like an AoE damage, but I think it can crit. I don't know. It's weird. I don't know.
Every soldier needs a cause.
I know. That sounds funny being the Soldier 76 player saying, "Oh, the aiming feels weird," but like it does. Like I much prefer the feeling of Cassidy or something. Ashe when I'm actually on. Got a Mercy boost already. We love this.
That's better.
Oh, Tracer. Are fucking serious? That orb matched my entire strafe up there? Are you serious? Oh my... Oh yeah, so it doesn't leash onto the Hanzo sitting there. It follows me all the way up. Sure, man. Yep, got it. Yeah, they instantly went hog. He's a moron. Not gonna lie, this, yeah, right, man. Like, what the fuck?
Need healing.
Probably shouldn't fight that, but you know what? It's okay. Oh man, just a little off on the rocket. Yeah, man. Yep. Yep, yeah, I love this fucking hog hook, man. Holy fuck, I'm out of range and it just leashes onto me anyways. Super fun. I'm kidding, I was totally in range, I'm just bitching. Totally, absolutely deserved the hook there. It's fine, whatever. Where's this Tracer?
Keep a lookout.
Oh boy.
Who needs healing?
Was there no ultimate sound?
I've got you in my sights.
What is my fucking team doing, and why is the entire team going after me? I pop my ult, I just get just absolutely run through by 5 people. What the fuck are we doing?
Biotics deployed. Heads up.
Not gonna lie, his Tracer's a little more annoying than I thought she was gonna be, just because I can't track her properly. That's unfortunate. Yeah, this is... Dude, this is so annoying. This Tracer isn't good. It's because my Hanzo is useless. We just need we just need this Hanzo to go literally anything else and we win. Like, I keep getting the Tracer super low, like enough to win the fight, and the Tracer just recalls and comes back when I'm looking somewhere else. Oh, is that a soldier right here? Oh, yeah, okay, yeah, man, sure. Got it. Is the new X-ray pad mid or soft? I would actually say it's more akin to an extra soft base. It's very plushy. It's very, very, very soft. Oh my god, this Hanzo is gonna give me a fucking heart attack, man. Sit down, boy. You're not winning a soldier 1v1. That's not happening. I gotta get up high. Nice. Easy. Oh, please tell me the soldier changes. Please tell me the soldier changes so I can just diff the shit out of this guy. How do you feel about the Max compared to the HDX Mini? Okay, so I love the HDX Mini. It's probably my favorite G-Wolves mouse. I prefer the HDX Mini because of the clicks and the switches inside, even though it has a worse center. I just like the click feeling. However, the ASIM Fenrir uses the same switches as the HDX Mini, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm pretty sure the ASIM I'll like a lot more, because this is just using Wano Blue Shell Pink Dots, which aren't my favorite switch. So I think I'll like that one a lot better, but I think right now the HDX Mini is still the best. But we'll see if the ASIM can take it over. We'll see. I need to lock in. My aim is not great right now. I need to, especially if this guy stays Tracer, I need to stay on this guy. How does this Hanzo have more kills than me? This guy did nothing last game. Can I still get the angle here? Oh, boy, are you fucking serious? They removed this angle? Oh, they made it way harder to hit now. That's super cringe. Oh, come on. That's actually cringe. Okay. Alright, chat, here we go. Life Weaver, and there's someone Tracer. Tracer's 100% going under. There you are, bitch. Get fucked. I knew I had your ass too. I knew that Tracer was gonna dash into me to try and break my strafe. I killed myself. Worth it. Worth it.
They can't get
What's the best cloth pad for dot skates right now? There isn't a particularly a best one per se. Just any pad that has a mid firmness will be fine. Well, that's awkward. I forgot how much I hate this character. That's gonna be bad. I do not. This guy needs to get off Hanzo. Like, we need more space. I mean, at least he's hitting her. Who fucking left? Of course our guy left.
Who needs healing?
That's bad aim by me. We can totally win this too. We just need to not toss uncontrollably.
I've got you in my sights.
Bad all. I fucked up there. Fuck off, man. Dude, I hate how every fucking game becomes kill Melon. It just becomes a fucking dive to kill me because I'm the only person who's doing anything. Every game. Oh, that's awkward. Come on. Sombra's around here somewhere, I fucking hear. Dude, every comp game I play is just I am fucking public enemy #1. I just get dived endlessly. It's so fucking ass. I'll deal with her later.
Eyes open.
Yeah, it's fine. As long as the Sombra fucks off, it's all. It doesn't matter. Yeah, man, that's a fucking fair character. What the fuck just happened to me? What? Oh, yeah, fuck that shit. What the fuck is that? Barely shot me. Oh, good, Winston. Oh, wow, I'm dead. Yeah, I'm fucking dead, chat. Hey, here we go, man. Kill Melon. The game falls apart. Woo, fuck me. How does this Hanzo have more kills than me? This guy has done nothing this entire game. And somehow he has more kills than me.
I've got you in my sights.
Ugh, worst fucking time for a Winston bubble I've ever seen in my life. That's fucking traumatic. Wow. That's just criminal timing. That should be fucking jailable, honestly. And we just lose. Yeah, checks out. This shit is just ass, honestly. The character you need to be playing is deep. That's the character you need to be playing DPS like that? Yeah, it just... And we lose off that. That's probably GG. Of course you get away with 2 HP. Wow, what a fucking dumbass character. What the fuck is Sombra, man? This is why I ban this fucking character every game. It's like, it's literally just the worst thing in the world to play against. You can't do anything. I can get all, maybe I can make something happen here. Yeah, man. Yeah. Fuck, man. Jesus Christ. I can't do anything. Dude, I can't do anything. I'm doing so much. And our fucking Hanzo is just... How somehow he has more kills than me. I don't understand how, but goddamn. How the fuck do their DPS have 39 fucking kills? Has this Sombra just been going after our supports this entire game? Is that all they've been doing? Oh god, man. This may be a bad play, but I'm going to try Cass. Annoying as hell. Oh, yeah, no, 100%. Sombra's been annoying as fuck since the game came out. Do I go... No, you what? No, I stay 76. I need the damage. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, unless you constantly spy check, like, 24/7, it doesn't matter. And that's the thing, too, because, like, the Sombra can just hide in a fucking corner like this for 20 seconds and just nothing... That is... Come to the villain you hate and embrace villainy? Nah, man. I have a very strict code of conduct. I don't play cheese characters. I play skill characters. Which says something, considering I play 76. But, like I play Cass Soldier. That's it. God bless, we have mercy. That's all we need. Staying Reaper, huh? Reaper Sombra? Okay.
Good choice.
And the Malga. Yeah, man, Malga, super fun character to play against. What a genius character design. Yes, man. Fucking hell, man. Oh my god. Yeah, man, let's just add 50 unkillable tanks to this game. Fuck yeah, bro. Super fun. My bro is on Doomfist for some godforsaken reason. Against a fucking Malga. Yeah, man. We literally lose because the Malga. That's literally, we lose the Malga. We need to run Ana like now. Where's the Ana? We don't switch. We switched to Moria instead of Ana. We're playing it to fucking Malga. We have a fucking Lucio for some fucking reason. Like, what are we doing? Oh god. You know the crazy thing too? This isn't even a DPS gap either. Like, I'm shitting on their DPS. Their DPS are just running completely unchecked. It's not even like it's a gap. It's like they just have free run of the whole fucking map. And I'm stuck. Oh, man. It's so depressing. Do I go cast? Like, what do I do here? Do I change?
Man, I'm so excited.
I don't know what to do. Do I just go back? You know what I do? You know what? Honestly, you know what? I think this is the angle. I think this is the angle. Seeing that would make you crash out. Yeah, bro. The crazy thing is too is we still don't have an Ana. Even though we've seen exactly what they're gonna do. Hey, wow, man. Look at that. They have a Malga again. Who would have guessed? Okay, so he can outdamage me. Cool. Please don't let him get away. Are we fucking serious? We let him get away? We let the Malga get away with 2 fucking HP. Are we serious right now? How is this character taking negative damage? What the fuck is this character? Someone explain to me how Malga's even allowed to be in this game. What is that? That is the dumbest shit I think I've ever seen in my life. Oh my god, I almost got her. And I just loot this because Malga can just do this, man. Yeah, fuck me. Unfucking believable, man. What are you supposed to do? How the fuck is Malga? We still don't have an Ana. Dude, we have a character that can negate the entire point of Malga, and we're on Lucio Moria. What the fuck? Are we serious? Where's the brain cells, man? Their DPS are shit. I've been diffing them the entire fucking game. And this guy goes Doom into fucking Malga. Good lord, man. Literally, we need one guy to go fucking Ana, throw one nade at that Malga, and he's gone. Unfucking believable. Sorry I missed your message, Jisco. I apologize. Yeah, it's a second key HM80. I am fucking... There's no fucking way, man. I can't believe this. Oh my god. Oh, wow, that's just sad. Yeah, like, that's the thing. Like, it doesn't even matter if the Mercy's pocketing the Malga. Just throw an anti-nade on her. Like, it doesn't even matter. Like, why are we on Lucio? Like, Lucio makes zero sense for there. All Lucio did was boop the Malga into our whole fucking team. That's all the Malga did. The Malga just made it. The Lucio just made it worse. Oh my god.
Someone needs to fill this out.
Yeah, man, Genji's super fun. I love it.
Lucky shot.
I'm questioning my mental decision. What the fuck? Oh, that's a first. I've never seen that before. Not a good play at supports not switching off. Yeah, like our support should have. Yeah, whatever. Oh man, I just want to get this last comp game out of here and just never play again. Holy fuck. Like, here's the thing, chat. I used to play support. I know how to play support. I don't play support in ranked because support in ranked is so awful to play.
Select your hero. Choose hero bands.
Oh, it's okay, chat. Just go through the mental torture that is Overwatch queues. That's all that matters. And, like, don't get me wrong, chat. I'm not playing perfect. I'm missing some pretty... Oh, God. None of my bans got banned. Oh, fuck. Like, don't get me wrong. I'm not playing perfectly. Like, I'm definitely making some mistakes and shit. But, like, still, man. Like, ugh.
Select your hero.
Dude, if I have to play against Sombra, Sombra Venture, I'm going to leave. I will.
Every soldier needs a cause. Remember what we're fighting
Well,
for.
at least we have a Kiriko this time, which is going to do nothing, but smile, here we are.
I'll see this matter resolved. The Hashimoto are a massive force, with a lot more firepower than a gang of kids.
What? You think we shouldn't fight back?
I think you need to start fighting smarter.
Comp experience is worse when you lose, because not because of close matches, it's bad plays your teammates. Yeah, 100%.
Attackers incoming.
No, I agree completely. Like, we got a Kiriko and a Moira as our front line right now for some reason. Oh, that's... okay. Hey, he's a soldier. I'm so sad that missed. No, I was so thirsting for the kill there. I'm just gonna go back heaven because they can't do anything about me up here. Where the fuck is that even from? What the fuck? I'm playing against a fucking jump scare. You can peek that with that? Are you serious? Oh, that's fucked. She can get up there? Great, that's cool. Alright, we just instantly lost first point. Woohoo. That's awesome.
Stop the payload from moving.
Probably should be playing this far back, but I mean, it is what it is. Yep. Dude, my team is just getting fucked. Okay, so this character is a bigger problem than I thought they were going to be. Okay. What the fuck is this fucking character, man? How is this character doing so much damage? Oh, yeah, that hits. Okay. What? Whoa, whoa. Hold on a second, chat. Hold on a second, chat. Whoa, whoa. That's some interesting aim there. And that's either got the biggest hitbox I've ever seen for an ability, or that person's full of shit. Well, that's off to a good start. This guy absolutely has shatter, but
I've got you in my sights.
It's go time.
what the fuck is happening? I'm like, I peek and I'm getting arrowed. Whatever. Dude, what the like? Her projectiles are so big. Like, I just don't understand why I'm getting like insta pop the moment I turn every corner. That's my question. This is the Freja. Oh, she's dead. Okay, good. Freja's burst DPS and stay, not to mention, so she has like, so basically she's like fucking flying Hanzo with gigantic projectiles. That's awesome, man. Fucking love that. Maybe I should go Bastion here. What is that hitbox size? That hitbox size is absolutely fucking horrifying. Yep, and I moved out of the way and it still got me. Not gonna lie, I have a thing for the Frieza this game. The Frieza's dead every time I see her. Why is he here? Okay, man. Yeah, sure. Of course I'd out of that. Yeah, low risk Hanzo Cassidy. It turned down her few patches, still strong even with body shots. Yeah, I was gonna say, she seems very strong. Hello, Alphonse. I know you're hungry. He's screaming in the background. Sorry, chat. I can't believe the shield did that much damage. Nice, sweet. Okay, that worked out well. Alphonse, where are you, boy? I hear you crying. I don't know where you are. I'll come feed you in a minute. Okay, at least this game's going a little better. Not gonna lie, okay, I fucking hate Frieza. I really hate this character, but she's fun to shoot at. Now the question is, do I stick Cass or do I go someone else? Chad, do I stick Cass or do I go 76 here? Or even Bastion. I actually think Bastion angle might be really good here. Just to break the shield if they're going Ryan, just for the boops and stuff. I think it's a Bastion angle, chat. I think it's a Bastion angle.
Push your limits. Nothing breaks that I cannot prevent.
Cass seems a good counter for the Flying Menace. Yeah, 76 would be as well. The thing is that we're not, like, it's a lot more open here. I think I'll switch Cass for third point if we get there, but I feel like the open points it's better to go 76 or, like, I just want to tank bust this game. Because, like, if I can just tank bust and this Venture can just go crazy, then we're chilling. I'd rather just let them go tank bust, honestly. Bass on attack is great. Yeah, I'm thinking Bass angle here. What a dumb character. Okay, Bass angle on attack was actually crazy. Love that stagger too. Bastion. What a fun character. Why is this guy just sitting in our backline? Yeah, not happening, man. Not happening. Get fucking flicked on. Oh my god. That's so funny. Ah, man, I knew it too. Fuck, I heard the Reaper behind me. I was hoping I can get healed or something. That's fine. That's fine. Regroup. Easy regroup. Wait, she backcapped it? Oh my god, she backcapped it? Oh my god. Man, that makes me so happy. Are you fucking serious? Wow. Okay, man. Holy shit. They got both versions of the Fenrir. Which two would you recommend coming from the OP1AK? It's hard to really... Okay, that's the thing, because they're so different mice. I will say out of the two, I think I like the Fenrir ASIM the most, but I haven't done a lot of super in-depth testing with it yet, so I can't really speak to it that much. Come on, man. GG. That Reaper, I don't know what that guy was doing. That guy was in the sauce or doing something. Yeah, I do not. Let me see how dumb this character is. I'm actually interested. That is fucked. Dude, you barely have to aim that thing. Holy shit, you literally have to just shoot that arrow in their general vicinity and it literally just hits, eh? Holy shit. Wow, gold rank, man. Fuck yeah. I'm so happy. I literally hard carried every single... I shit you not, I've top damaged every single game I played and I got gold 3. That's diabolical, honestly. Wow. That's actually insane. Oh wow, we got a loot box, chat. Fuck yeah. Yeah, no, yeah, that's the thing. That's kind of cool.
Dying's not much of a living.
I was gonna say, yeah, that's even just you're right. That's even body shots. It's not even fucking headshots. That's diabolical, honestly. Holy shit. Well, I guess I'm learning Frisia now because that character just seems to be like literally like fucking Thanos themselves. Like, good God, might as well be. That's fucking crazy. Oh my god, that's insane. Alright, chat, anyways, that's all me done for the day. I gotta hop off. I gotta go record some videos today and get some other stuff done. I gotta go feed the little one as well, wherever he ran off to. He's probably doing something he's not supposed to be doing. Have you seen Waifu Fortnite yet? Ridiculously Gooner Booba in first person. Oh, is that game Shroud was doing an ad for yesterday? Yeah, I saw that. Mrs. Mellon wants to play. She wants to try it. I'm like, oh god, honey, what are you putting us into? I mean, if the gunplay is good, fuck it, man. At this point, shit, take anything you get nowadays. But, well, anyways. Alright, anyways, that's all for me. Thanks for chilling and hanging out today. I appreciate it. Reviews will... Okay, so I have one video I hope will be going live next week, and then the weeks after that I'll be back to regular schedule. I've been trying to catch up because all the RAZER stuff was like a month's worth of content in like 2 weeks, so, I'm a little trying to get back on that, but I have like 3 reviews on the go right now. It should be done hopefully soon. So hopefully there'll be a video sometime next week, and then the week after that probably back to regular schedule, but we'll see what happens. But I'll be streaming again as usual, so I'll probably stream again on Wednesday, maybe again on Saturday. We'll see how we're feeling. But anyways, yeah, I'll catch you guys later. Hope you all have a great weekend, and I will see you next time I'm live. Hope you all have a good one.